Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. In this video, I want to talk about the Fuji XT3 combined with the Sony A-mount lens. This is 135mm f1.8 Sony Zeiss lens. It's a beautiful but expensive lens. When combined with the Fuji film, it is fabulous. You'll get a very smooth, bokeh images. Now, if you can't afford this expensive lens, you can also go with the Nikon 135mm f3.5, which is pretty good as well. I'm going to show you some of the image there. But most of the concentration, what I'm going to be talking about today, of course, is the 135mm f1.8 A-mount lens to the Fuji film. So let's talk about it right now. Alright, so here it is, the Fuji XT3 camera with the Sony A-mount lens. This is 135 f1.8 Sony Zeiss lens, a beautiful but expensive lens. However, when you combine it with the Fuji XT3, you're going to get a beautiful, creamy, smooth bokeh image. And I mean that, it's really beautiful. Have a look at the image at the end and you'll see what I mean. So here we have a Fuji XT3 camera. It's a very nice camera, as you can see here. I like the classic look to it. And then when you combine it with the Sony A-mount lens, it just looks amazing, looks very professional, and the image that comes out of that is also very professional. So just make sure that you get the adapter lens for this, so you can connect your X mount to the A-mount lens from Sony or from Minolta, which Sony bought over. Okay, so there's a lot of choices actually. If you know all these A-mount lens, you can mount to your Fuji XT3. You can also mount the Nikon as well. Nikon F mount. This is the old classic Nikon lens. This is 135mm as well, but it's f3.5 and is a very light compared to the Sony Zeiss lens. And it's like a barrel, right? Barrel lens. But it does its job really well. What I like about this lens, of course, is other than being light, is that it has a very smooth focus knob here, which I really like a lot. When I'm trying to focus on the image, I will get it on pretty much 100% of the time. Whereas this one here, I really have to take my time. Now, the reason why it might be that I have to take more time is that one, the rotating knob is a bit stiff, but another thing is that the focus narrow depth of field is so small, you like just turn a little bit and then you're out of focus. So that's maybe the reason as well. So if you get the image correct, right, if you were able to focus correctly, the image that come out of that is just beautiful. Just make sure you compose a shot properly and you'll get a beautiful image. So have a look at the image at the end and you'll see what I mean by that. So again, with the Nikon lens, you also need an adapter here. This is the Nikon to X mount lens. So you can get adapter. This one is from, what company is this? X&F Concept. Okay, this is an adapter. Probably get it around, I'm not sure how much I pay for this one. I know it's not more than $30 or $40. And same with this one here as well, the Urth adapter for the A-mount lens. If you have a collection of A-mount lenses, you will definitely enjoy having it on your Fuji film. I have A-mount lenses that I bought, I think it's 28 to 70mm f2.8 from Minolta, as well as from Tamron. I have that, and it's really nice as well. But what I really like, of course, is this one here especially. This is the Sony 135 f1.8. Very expensive, but it's worth it. It's one of my lens that I'm most likely, going to keep forever. It's just because it has this particular look, especially if you're doing portrait. You have a beautiful model. This lens will definitely match that for sure. But this would be, you want to focus on the face and the shoulder. This is the lens to have when you're out in the field taking photos. This one will do the job as well. It doesn't have as much smooth, creamy bokiness to it, but it definitely will do the job if under a budget. I think it does a good job as well. I think this would do just fine if you don't care so much about very, very creamy, smooth bokeh look to your image. It does the job, okay? But if you want the best of the best, definitely go with this Sony 135mm f1.8. You can see the difference, right? F3.5 versus 1.8. And also the quality of this Sony Zeiss lens is no comparison, right? I mean, you're talking about almost the 8 to 10 times more expensive with this lens compared to this one here. So yeah. All right, have a look at the image at the end, see what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a little heart of appreciation, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.